You came back and you were playing as a peer to a lot of these other girls in the girls' cricket league tournament. And the parents said they saw Lisa and they saw Gitika as role models, even though their age difference was minimal, if there was any age difference at all, because you're playing with a lot of 13 and 14-year-old girls in the girls' cricket league event. The fact that you had played for USA and done well, it was a signal to them that, hey, if Lisa can do it and Gitika can do it, our girls can do it one day too. And that was the specific term that was used by this parent, role model. They saw you as a role model. And the fact that you went out and did it, they said, I want to be like Lisa Ramjit. And so I'm curious, you got a smile on your face now for people who are listening to this, they don't see it. But to hear that and to hear players who are more or less in a similar age bracket as you describe you as a role model and somebody they look to as an inspiration, what does that mean to you?
I'm it kind of makes my heart smile, to be honest. I'm so happy I can be put in this position where a lot of girls look up to me and they want to be like me. It makes me happy that I can inspire people to do their best and want to be their best. So, because I know I had people like that in my lives that definitely pushed me to where I am now. So it's nice to know I can be that person for someone else.
Now, this is the first time you're hearing this. Are you able to like just process it? And do you see yourself as a role model? Do you think of yourself as a role model in that way? Or do you think of yourself more as you're just one of the girls?
I don't know. I think I'm always just me, and I've always just try to act like me. I never try to do anything too special, but I do think it puts me in a position where I have to think about what it is that I want to say and how I act and portray myself in a good professional manner, I guess, because I have these people looking at me,
Well, they're
but it
looking at you.
doesn't change who I am as a person.
No, I get that 100%. But they're looking at you because, yeah, they see you as somebody who does do the right things and contributing in a good way for the USA national team. And there's a lot of things that come as a result of being part of the national team. And one of those, I believe, was the fact that you got to throw out a first pitch at a Baltimore Orioles baseball game. So take us through that experience and what led into that. And now I know when you're playing for the USA women's team, the crowds aren't big. Any USA national team in cricket, the crowds aren't very big. But they go from a situation where you're playing for the national team in front of not very many people to then going out and throwing a first pitch at a Baltimore Orioles game where there's thousands and thousands of people at Camden Yards. Take us through that whole experience and walking onto the field. And again, you said your name was on the video board in Florida. I'm imagining your name was also put up on the board at Camden Yards as well for people to recognize you. So take us through that day and what all of that was like.
Yeah, it was really nice. They had this like really long commentary about me, introducing me as a player and being part of the USA national team. And I went on out to the field, and I got to throw the first pitch. And I was kind of nervous about messing up. Not even gonna lie, although I've thrown like 1,000 balls in my in my lifetime, I was still very nervous. I won't be able to throw like 10 yards away from me, but I threw the first pitch and I nailed it, and I was very happy. All the like even the players stopped. All the players, the Oriole players on the field, they stopped, and even they were clapping after I threw out the pitch. And the fans were waving, and I was waving back at the fans like it was my moment, not even the baseball players. It was my moment. So that was definitely a lot of fun. And after the mascot came over and we got to take a picture